Hello guys, welcome to Sweet and Spicy. I'm Rachel and today we are making quiches. So I'm making small quiches with shrimp, mushroom and some ham. So for this I'm using 1 cup of flour, about 8 tablespoons of butter and salted butter. So I'm mixing it very well. Really take your time. And then 1 egg, yeah, my daughter is trying to help me today. So I'm also adding a dash of salt because I used unsalted butter. But if you're using salted butter, there's no need to add salt at this point. So I'm adding water, but I'm adding just enough for the dough to stick together. Want to make sure it's not too dry, not too wet either. Yeah, my daughter was my helper, so yeah. she was really taking her job seriously. This is the consistency that I was looking for. So I'm going to wrap it and let it rest for at least an hour. It's always good to do it the day before and maybe put it in the fridge and then take it out at least 2 hours before using it for more flavor, but I just use it on the same day. So after 1 hour, I'm just cutting it now. So I'm going one by one because the dough is very fragile, and especially because there's butter inside. So really trying to take my time and cut it, and I really want it to look good at the end. So this is a very not long process, but it requires patience at this point. Okay, that's what I want. So I'm just going to repeat the process. I was able to make 6 of them. So I'm cutting the edges. It's really for presentation. It looks good at the end when you have your edges lined up. Good. So with a fork, I'm making some hole. I mean, it's really to make to help with during the help in the cooking process. So now I'm going to saute my mushroom, ham, and shrimp. So I'm really trying to make sure I don't have any excess water or any moisture from the meat, because there's no need for it to be wet. So it's really making sure it's dry, and then we going to make the mixture, and the mixture is really what is going to add this creamy texture. So I added some seasoning, salt, some spices. It's really spices of your choice. You can really use any spice you like at this point. So I'm making the mixture now. So I'm using 2 cups of heavy cream, 3 eggs, some salt, some herbs, some nutmeg. Okay, so I have to stop here and say a quiche without nutmeg is really tasteless. Like, it has no flavor to me, at least. So it's very important to grate some nutmeg. I highly recommend grating your own nutmeg and not buying the one already grated. So to have the best flavor ever. But nutmeg is really the secret of quiche. So I'm gonna mix everything together, really making sure everything is nice and mixed. Now I'm going to add the mozzarella. So I'm using about 2 handfuls, so about 150 grams of mozzarella cheese. A lot of black pepper. So now I'm going to add my meat. For the meat, it's really up to you. I didn't add so much meat. The one on the side are the one for my daughter. She doesn't like mushrooms, and she doesn't like when there's too much meat. So I added just a little bit. But it's really up to you. You can add more or less. So now I'm adding the mixture on top. I'm really trying to make sure everything is covered. And yes. So I'm going to bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. I'm making a sign here just to recognize which ones are for my daughter. So while it's baking, I decided to make some a vinaigrette because I really like eating quiche with a salad. So nothing fancy. I'm just adding mayo and some spicy mustard, some vinegar, salt, pepper. I'm using avocado oil. and mix it together. I'm adding a little bit of water just to make it lighter. So if you want more vinaigrette, you can always double portion, then you have more. So our quiches are ready. I really love the end result. Thank you so much guys for watching. I really encourage you to try the recipe. Make sure you comment, you like, you subscribe, you share my videos. I post videos almost every day. Thank you so much, and I see you on my next video. Bye.